So we're going to take a live look here at Bank of America Stadium. Ahead of that big game on Sunday, also those warm temperatures probably going to be sticking around for the next few days. Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane once again. And yeah, this feels great weather that we've been having all week, and that's going to continue into the weekend.
Even as fall begins on Monday, Brian, not going to be
Doesn't feel like fall at all,
fall-like,
yeah.
anytime soon. So we're going to keep the summer attire out for a little bit longer. Don't be packing it away this weekend or anything just yet. Because, if you wear those sweaters and the jeans, you may be sweating a little bit in the days to come. Much like today when we topped out at 90 degrees in the Queen City. And at the same time, we're staying dry for the most part. We have seen a couple of little tiny, quick pop-up isolated showers around parts of the metro and down into sections of South Carolina. They pop up quickly. They fade away quickly. Up in the mountains, though, a little bit of a different story. As we look around on radar right now, you can see some scattered showers, some heavier rain, and even a couple of thunderstorms. They're still drifting south of you all in Avery County. So Newland and Crossnor in good shape right now in terms of the dry weather. But now we have a little bit more rain that looks like it recently developed there, popped up around 321 and heading out toward the Banner Elk area in between there and Boone. And these are drifting just to the south and west. And that's where the best chance of any additional rain or storms will be for the rest of tonight. Maybe, again, an isolated shower, still a possibility. It's a small chance around the Piedmont and the Charlotte metro. Again, most of the area stays largely dry into the night. We've got more scattered storms back off to the west and to the south. A dry front is approaching from the north. That backdoor cold front is what we call it when it comes in from the north, but not really doing much for us, certainly not cooling things down any. We've got 86 right now in Concord, Salisbury, 90 in Wadesboro, 91 hot degrees in Lancaster, upper 80s up in the foothills and low and mid 70s up in the mountains, and plenty of heat in place all across the nation here. So no major cool spots out there, and it's going to stay that way. Above normal temperatures expected through next week. This evening, mostly clear to partly cloudy. Temperatures backing off into the mid-70s by 10 to 11 o'clock, and right back in the upper 80s we will go for Saturday after starting out in the mid-60s in the morning. Sunday is looking dry for the Panthers game with that high still in the mid-80s. And at the same time, in case you're wondering, are we going to get more humid and sticky feeling out there? Kind of right over the line when it comes to the comfortable zone and then the more humid zone. Nothing too oppressive or tropical feeling, just a little more stickiness maybe being felt in the air as you're going to be out and about this weekend. Panthers football forecast, lots of sunshine. So yes, dress accordingly for that, and maybe the light colored clothing if you're sitting in the sunny seats out there through the afternoon with those highs reaching the mid 80s. Notice on Futurecast, tomorrow morning, nice and dry, a couple of spotty showers and storms will be possible into the afternoon, especially south and west of Charlotte. So we could end up seeing a little bit more rain down to sections of South Carolina. Sunday morning starting dry, and the weekend likely finishing up dry as well. But there are some signs that we do have a little more of an unsettled forecast coming in later next week, heading into next weekend. Possibly some above normal rainfall, so a little bit of a wetter picture there coming in by the end of next week. And we hope for that because we do need some rain across the area. Mid-50s waking up tomorrow morning with dry conditions in the mountains, 60s everywhere else. We'll end up in the mid-70s tomorrow afternoon and then back in the upper 80s to near 90 in the Piedmont, east out toward the Sandhills. Again, Panthers game on Sunday looking great. Fall begins on Monday, still warm. We're going to be heating up Tuesday and Wednesday, possibly more storms there on Thursday, Brian.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.